MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Just underway here in Southern California. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're pitching right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone. The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Jalen Beeks is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Stepping in,
leading
Kevin
up
Kiermaier.
for the Dodgers.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. Santana scoops it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the
Batting
home
second.
first.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
So digging in now, Corey Seager. First offering on its way. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table
Batting
for the
third,
monsters. 3, 4,
the right
5.
fielder,
Nice piece
Cody
of hitting.
Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball
and a
one.
fastball just
One ball.
misses for
No
ball
strike.
one. And that
Ball,
one misses
no.
badly. It's ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Miguel
Here's Miguel
Sano.
Sano. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Seager on third. Bellinger at second with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2. Fouled off. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love
Batting
watching
fifth,
a pitcher that can
the
run a
left
good
fielder,
hard fastball
Trey
in on a guy's hands and
Mancini.
completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Second and third, 2 away. The 2-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Luplow over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. Carlos Santana. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Santana.
Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That
had to protect there with 2 strikes,
baseman.
And he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, number 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Popped him up. Sano has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 24.
Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. The set and the 2-1, and this will be fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max
for
Muncy.
the Dodgers.
He's set to lead
The
off
first
the
baseman,
home half of the second.
Max Muncy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Beeks, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-0 now. Muncy is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tucked, and plays with the big part of the field.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So stepping in, Austin Romine. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
1 strike.
Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 8, the second baseman, number 17.
Ready now, number 17. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Third inning, no score to this point. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Cleveland.
He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That's inside.
2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
Full count.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Leading off
he'll
for
get
the
his first
Dodgers.
opportunity in this
The
one.
pitcher, Clayton
First pitch of the
Kershaw.
at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Another 2-2 offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're
Now
trying for
batting,
a swing
center
and miss when you
fielder,
throw that pitch in
Kevin
a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't
Kiermaier.
looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese.
The batter,
middle
number
of the plate,
5.
and he didn't miss
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
3-0 pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Luplow racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Jordan Luplow.
Leading off
we begin the top of the 4th.
The right
This
fielder,
game is
number 8.
rolling right along as we
Jordan
move into the middle innings
Luplow.
with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now here it comes. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Ball.
2-1.
2-1.
High fastball is in there.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Luplow gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Cleveland.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Kershaw comes set. First pitch on its way.
Ball, no.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even
Now
though
batting,
we're in the middle of this
the
one
center
here,
fielder,
D-Roll, that's a big
Tyler
base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying?
Now batting,
when you find yourself
number
in a
24.
hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball
And
one.
that misses 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Indians on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger.
Leading up for
And
the
they'll
Dodgers,
need him to get something going
the right
here.
fielder,
Hey, we're still in
Cody
the early stages in this one. They're only down by
Bellinger.
a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah,
Now
I can
batting,
hear the crowd
the
murmuring
third
now,
baseman,
wondering if he hit him
Miguel
on purpose. But hey, us pitchers
Sano.
need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
No balls and 1 strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Up next for the
Into
Dodgers,
the box, Max
the
Muncy.
first baseman, Max
Here's a fly ball well hit.
Muncy.
Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, catcher,
Playing this park where the
Austin
fences are shorter, this is going to
Romine.
happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Austin Romine, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
3 runs already home here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And the reach bolts by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner scored from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
now batting, number 17.
Standing in, number 17. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Full count.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When
The
it crossed
pitcher,
the plate,
number
it sure
22.
looked like a strike to me.
Lakehead.
Seemed to catch a ton of the plate.
Kershaw.
That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Ladies
Carlos
and gentlemen,
Carrasco
your
answers the
attention,
call
please.
from the pen here in the
Now
4th
pitching
as they
for the
didn't get the
Indians.
outing they were hoping for
Number
from
59,
the starter.
Carlos Carrasco.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
A bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
4 runs here in this half inning. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider.
The batter,
right there.
number 5.
The best ones have
Shortstop,
that late action that just
Torrey
starts at the last minute. They're
Seager.
so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. The 0-1. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Lindor is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4, and LA's taken a 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Carlos Carrasco. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Muncy is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off
Digging
for the
in once
Dodgers,
again, Cody Bellinger.
the right
Previous
fielder,
battles with
Cody
Carlos Carrasco. Just a couple of
Bellinger.
matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is there. One down.
Now batting.
And there
third
are the
baseman,
final numbers for the Indian
Miguel
starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. The 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey.
Now batting, Trey
Mancini.
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He'll get the 6th
right
inning
fielder,
started for
number 8.
Cleveland.
Jordan Luplow.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
No strike.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Seager up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ha!
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Kershaw is ready. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. We're in the sixth inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now
that was a
batting,
tough play,
the
so
first
let's take another look at
Carlos
it with Showtrack. Seemed to get
Santana.
a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now Carlos Santana. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. They'll
Leading
get
up
things
for the
started here in the
Dodgers,
second half of the sixth.
the first baseman, Max Muncy.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid
One
off
ball,
and doesn't
no
find
strike.
the zone.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 is looked at
Ball.
for ball number 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and
The
he
catcher,
didn't miss
number
it.
28.
Nice swing right there,
Austin
driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Romine.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
No.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is
Ball.
looked at off the plate
3
for a
balls, 2
ball.
strikes, full count.
payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but
now
especially
batting.
troublesome
Number
when you
17.
give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box, number 17. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays
Ball.
off the slider, and it's 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center. Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Two ways to look
now
at this
batting.
walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
No.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a
Now
pitcher
batting.
continuing
The
to make a
shortstop,
guy chase out of the
Corey
zone. When you recognize a hitter is in
Seager.
protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0. Here it is. Wide drive, snagged on the short hop. Through the second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. So coming to the plate, number 1. He
Leading
doubled
off for
earlier and
Cleveland,
carries a 2-for-2
second
line
baseman.
into this appearance.
Number 1.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
1 out now for
Tyler
the Indians in their 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
1-1 the count now. This one's down to third. To his left, Sano. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that
number
pitch. That
24.
fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, DJ Stewart, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Kershaw has got it, and the
Ladies
side
and
is
gentlemen,
retired.
please
Nothing
join us
doing
for the
here this
traditional
half. Bottom of the
7th inning
seventh
stretch.
inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Indians 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Number
attention,
70
please.
will take the ball now as the new
for
pitcher.
Cleveland. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 70. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 4, Bradley
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading up
Matty,
for the
almost
Dodgers,
went deep his last
the right
AB.
fielder,
Certainly just
Cody
missed it. With this guy's big
Bellinger.
power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Stewart has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number
Now
1.
batting,
Good contact
the third
to start out
baseman,
the inning. Thought he might be
Miguel
on base with some sort of a hit,
Sano.
but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Perez shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Soft liner towards first, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Indians 2.
Your
Kenley
attention,
Jansen
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as
pitching
he'll
for the
do so to
Dodgers.
start the 8th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Striding into the box,
Leading
Roberto
off with the
Perez.
Indians.
He'll have a new
The
pitcher
catcher,
waiting
number
for him as we
55,
begin their half of the 8th.
Roberto Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Count even now at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works,
The
but
center
when it
fielder,
doesn't,
number 4,
it's ugly, and
Bradley
he was here to face one guy,
Zimmer.
and he couldn't get it done.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Jansen's ready. 2-0 on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is full. 3 balls,
and that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan
Scott Alexander takes the
Ladies
mound
and
to try to get out of
your
this
attention,
mess.
please.
There are 2 on
now
with only 1
for
away.
The Dodgers, number 75, Scott Alexander.
Stepping in, Jordan Luplow. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air now, out to right field. Giving chase is Bellinger, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Now,
when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the
Now
game.
batting.
After being down
Number
by
1.
1-0, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Standing in now, number 1. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Dodgers 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Nick
attention,
Whitgren
please.
is on to pitch out of the
These
bullpen
changes
in the
for
bottom
Cleveland.
half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 62, Nick
Settling in
Whitgren.
now, Max Muncy
Now
will lead
playing
things
second,
off here in this
batting
one-run
sixth.
contest.
Number
This
22,
thing's far from over,
Jason
even though we're moving into the back end of
Gibson.
this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
No
Now
strike.
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
People always talk about how important getting
The
the
catcher,
leadoff man
number
on base
28.
is, and it's true.
Austin
So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game,
Romine.
that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in, Austin Romine. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Misses up and in. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 17.
Striding in once again, number 17. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Whitgren is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Joe
attention,
Kelly
please.
enters from the pen to
These
start the
changes
9th inning
for the
as he'll try to
Dodgers.
keep the score
Now
right where it
pitching
is
and
heading
batting
to the
in the
bottom of the
7th
9th.
spot, number 23, Joe Kelly. Now catching and batting 9, Number 15.
And is the second baseman,
Austin
Jason Kipnis.
Barnes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup.
Now
He
batting,
hadn't used it yet.
number
in this at
24.
bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto Perez.
Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Ladies
Brad
and gentlemen,
Hand
your
is the man
attention,
called
please.
on to close this one
Now
and earn a
pitching for
save in the
Cleveland.
ninth.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's the one to
Leading
start
off
things
for
off
the
with
Dodgers,
his guys in danger of
the
seeing the
catcher,
series leveled at a game
Austin
apiece, barring a ninth
Barnes.
inning rally. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
You can't
Now
ask for
batting,
anything more than
the
getting the
center
leadoff
fielder,
man on right there.
Kevin
Brings the go-ahead run to the plate.
Kiermaier.
He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's
now
a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Kiermaier, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1. Hand, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kiermaier's running. Pitches a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent.
Now
but
batting,
he left the
right
door
fielder,
wide open with a
Cody
walk there. We'll see if they can
Bellinger.
capitalize on it.
Your attention,
Taylor
please.
will be summoned now to be
Now
the
running
pinch
at
runner.
third for the Dodgers. Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Luplow. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. line drive. Oh, my. He crushed that ball, but the tying run will end up stranded at second, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Tribe have evened up this World Series at one game apiece. Number 70 earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.